morning, all of you. In yesterday's class, we have seen example 9.2a. How to write, they gave the name, how to write the formula we have seen. Okay. Now we will continue some more examples with the nomenclature. First, they gave the name here. Same thing like yesterday's example. Okay. How to write the formula we will see now. Let us see first. Potassium tetrahydroxido zincate 2. Okay. No need to be tensed anything. It is simple. First we have to identify which is counter ion. Okay, see, this is the total name. First part, what is the metal they give? Is it metal or complex? This is metal, potassium. This is counter ion. This is complex ion. If it is complex ion written after potassium, then this is negative complex. This is positive ion. Every time metal is positive. And one more thing, zincate 2 like that we got. Okay. While you are calculating the oxidation number, if you get negative oxidation number for metal, it is not correct. Every time metal will be getting positive oxidation number only, even it is central metal atom or counter ion. If it is a metal must be contained by only positive oxidation number. There is no chance of negative oxidation number for metal. Is it okay? Now, potassium, it is counter ion. This is complex. That is the splitting. This is positive part, this is negative part. Sir, how can we say this is negative? See, what is the metal, central metal present? It got the name zincate. It is zinc. Okay. Zinc if it is present in negative complex. Zinc if it is present in negative complex, it will be ended with 8. Like that we have seen the rule. Correct or not? So, how to write the name of this compound? First we will practice that one. Let us see the complex first. This is the complex. Now, tetra means 4. Hydroxido means OH minus. See, what is this ligand? Negative ligand. Negative ligand name must be ended with O. Negative ligand name must be ended with O. So by that we can understand this is hydroxy, then it is OH minus. How many OH minus are there? 4 OH minus. OH4. Okay. What is the central metal atom? Zinc. ZnOH4. This must be present in square bracket. Tetrahydroxido. 4 OH groups. Zinc. But what is the oxidation number of zinc? +2. Because this is 2, na? What did I say? Metals should not be getting any negative oxidation number. Is it correct or not? Like that, here this is, what is the meaning of this Roman 2? Roman 2 means zinc will be getting +2 oxidation number. Please observe now, zinc got +2 oxidation number. OH, how many ions are there? 4 ions are there. Each OH contains -1 charge. Is it correct or not? Each OH contains -1 charge. 4 into -1, -4. Okay. Now I want to know what is the charge present on square bracket. I got zinc OH4 complex ion. Okay. But I want to get charge present on square bracket. Is it okay? To find this charge present on square bracket, what I am going to do? Zinc +2. 1 into +2 plus how many OH ions are there? 4 OH ions are there. 4 into each OH contains -1 charge. Each OH contains -1. 4 into -1 is equal to charge present on complex. See, charge present on zinc plus 4 into charge present on OH. That only the charge present on complex. square bracket. Is it correct or not? That's why this is equal to what is the value? That value we have to write on square bracket. Okay, ma? Now see. 1 into plus 2, plus 2. 4 into minus 1, minus 4 is equal to minus 2. Correct? This minus 2 is the charge present on complex. Minus 2 is the charge present on complex. Next, outside what is the counter ion present? That is K. Is it clear, man? K. What is the charge present on K? 19. Atomic number of potassium is 19. Right? Nearest inert gas configuration, argon. To get the argon configuration, potassium wants to lose one electron. So it will show +1 oxidation number. So do one thing. Counter ion potassium +1. Complex ion charge -2. Write like this. How did we write this complex ion negative charge? Did you understand? No, -2. Charge present on metal plus 4 into charge present on ligand, OH minus. Okay, 4 into -1, -4 plus 2, we got -2. That is the charge present on complex. This is the charge present on potassium. Now what we are going to do? This +1 I am going to write here, outside the square bracket, down. This 2 is there, na? Don't bother about the charge, this 2 only. This 2 I am going to write downside of potassium K. See, -2 we have to get. Outside how many charges? Potassiums must be there. 2 potassium atoms must be there to get +2. Now I will write the formula. See, this 2 I am writing here, na? Then it will become K2. Square bracket. Zn OH 4. Here 1, that 1, no need to represent 1. This is final formula. K2ZnOH4. All of you observe. Potassium tetrahydroxide, zincate 2. Okay, final formula K2ZnOH4. Now we will check this one. This total complex charge 0. How it is 0? Here -2, here +2. Why it is +2? 2 potassium atoms are there, na? 2 into +1 +2. Total complex -2. Now it is neutralized or not? Same like ionic compounds, na? Same like ionic compounds. MgCl2. See here. Magnesium chloride, we don't know how to write the formula. Magnesium chloride. Okay. What is the charge present on magnesium? +2. Cl -1. See, this 1 we are writing down here. This 2 I am writing here. Like cross method, crisscross method. Then this 1 will be coming here. Mg1 only. This 2 is coming here. Cl2. Then MgCl2. How did we write this formula? Same way here also. We have to find the charge present on complex ion. That charge must be written here. K, counter ion we found potassium. This one must be written here. So K2ZnOH4. This is the formula of the compound. Example 9.2b. Now we will see example 9.2c. Okay, let us continue. I hope you are clear. Once observe this, ma, all of you. Okay, now next one, C. They give the solution also. K2ZnOH4. Okay, that is clear. Next, C. K3, sorry. Name of the compound is potassium trioxalato aluminate 3. See this compound carefully. Potassium trioxalato aluminate 3 they give. Okay, now this is the metal. Started with metal only, so it is positive part. Here this is complex. This is negative part. So here also negative complex. Easily we can say aluminium actually. But central metal atom ended with 8. When a central metal atom is present in negative complex, then only its name will be ended with 8. Is it okay? Now positive potassium. Okay. First concentrate on complex. This is complex. What is the central metal atom? Aluminium. That's why its name is ended with 8. Aluminium, Al. Okay. Trioxalato. Oxalato formula C2O4 minus 2. C2O4 minus 2. See, this is negative ligand. That's why its name is ended with O. Oxalato. Okay. Like this, how many are there? 3 are there. So, Al C2O4 thrice. Trina thrice. Oxalato. Aluminate. Now, this is the square bracket. Now I want to find the charge present on square bracket. How I have to find? In previous thing like that same only. What is the charge present on aluminium? See here 3 they give. 3 means plus 3. Aluminium 1 only it is there. 1 into plus 3. Okay. Plus how many are there? C2O4 ions 3. 3 into each C2O4 contains what is the charge? Minus 2. Minus 2 is equal to, see, 1 into plus 3 into oxalate ions are 3 are there. 3 into minus 2 plus 3 minus 6 is equal to 3 minus 6 minus 3. This is the charge present on complex. Minus 3. Shall I write this one? Next. Outside, what is the ion present? Counter ion. Potassium. I am going to write K. What is the charge present on potassium? Plus 1. Now, same thing follow. This 1 I have to write here. And 3 I have to write here. This is subscript of potassium. This is subscript of total complex. Now 3, only 3 we have to write now. K3. K3. Square bracket. This is one only na? Al C2O4 thrice. See, potassium trioxalato aluminate 3. Aluminum has plus 3 oxidation number here. Every time aluminum will be plus 3 oxidation number only. That's why they wrote 3. Please observe this now, all of you. Potassium trioxalato aluminate 3. Okay, shall we go to next one? D. Dichlorido this ethan 1,2 diamine Sometimes they wrote here single M. Okay. Sometimes they wrote diamine, AMMINE. That is not a problem here actually. AMMINE we can write, no problem. AMMINE. Diamine, cobalt 3. This is the name they gave. Dichlorido, bis ethan 1,2 diamine, cobalt 3. Okay. Now, how we are going to write this one? It does not contain counterion. How can I say it does not contain counterion? See, chlorine is present. If it is present as counterion, its name is chloride. If chlorine is present as counterion, its name is chloride. But what did they write here? Chlorido means that is ligand. Negative ligand will be ended with O. Are you able to understand, ma? If chlorine is present as counterion, we will get chloride. If chlorine is present as ligand, then only its name is ended with O, chlorido. So this is ligand. Definitely this is also ligand. Central metal atom. Counterion is not there. So this is simply square bracket with charge we have to mention. Counterions are removed and they kept only charge. Now we will see how to write the charge also. Let us see first. Dichlorido. How many chlorines are there? 2. Cl2. Okay. What is the central metal, ma? Cobalt. CO. Cobalt is the central metal atom, CO. Dichlorido. 2 chlorines. What is meant by bis? Bis means 2. That is ethan diamine. See, ethan 1,2 diamine, already di is there. Ethan 1,2 diamine, already di is there. That means 2. Imine. That name itself, it is containing dina. That's why outside they wrote bis. That means 2 ethan 1,2 diamine are there. That means ethan 1,2 diamine simply represented by En. Ethan 1,2 diamine is simply represented by En. Bis means 2. Cobalt. Square bracket. We have to write charge here. How to write the charge here? Okay, we know cobalt charge. What is the charge? Plus 3. How many cobalt ions are there? 1. 1 into plus 3. 1 into plus 3. Next. How many chlorines are there? 2 chlorines. Plus 2 into minus 1. Chlorine every time minus 1 only. In this coordinate compounds, definitely chlorine is getting minus 1 only. 2 into minus 1. Okay. Plus ethan 1,2 diamine, it is neutral ligand. Ethan 1,2 diamine is neutral ligand. Neutral ligand means no charge will be present. So 2 into 0. 2 into 0 is equal to this X. Charge present on square bracket, I kept it as X. That X is equal to charge present on cobalt plus 2 into charge present on chlorine plus 2 into charge present on En. En means ethan 1,2 diamine. Okay. Plus 3 minus 2 is equal to X. Then it will become plus 1. So what is the charge present on X? Sorry, the square bracket plus 1. So this formula can be written as CO Cl2 En twice plus 1. Some other counterion is there, but they didn't mention the counterion. At that time, we have to understand that complex is contained by some charge. With that charge, we have to mention. If you write counterions, then the charge is maintained balanced, neutral. If you remove that counterion, suppose Cl might be there here. Are you understanding, ma? Cl minus 1. One Cl is there, then it is Cl minus 1. total complex plus 1. Total complex plus 1, then it is neutralized. If you want to write complete neutral compound, coordination compound, outside counter ion also we have to write. Otherwise, like this with positive charge or negative complex or positive complex, we have to show with sign. If there is no counter ion, definitely with sign we have to mention. If there is counter ion, automatically it will become total neutral. Suppose MgCl2 is there. If you remove that chlorine, it will get Mg plus 2. So we have to mention Mg plus 2. Correct? Like this here also, complex is getting charge if you remove counter ion. Okay, this is the D. What is the name they give? Dichlorido bis ethan 1,2 diamine cobalt 3. Okay, how did I write that one? Arrow marks, everything I have shown. Okay, further if you have doubt, okay, once we will discuss, no problem at all. You have to be in a position to answer this type of question, because under nomenclature definitely there is a chance to get 2 marks question. Okay, now cobalt, 2 chlorines are there, di. Okay, everything please observe carefully, all of you. We will see with the next example. Okay. Okay, all of you, let us start with the next example. That is in example 9.2 only, that is E. Tetracarbonyl nickel 0. What is meant by 0? Oxidation number on nickel is 0. That is the meaning. Okay. Now, see, carbonyl means CO. Not cobalt. Cobalt capital C small o. Here carbonyl means C. This is carbon. This is oxygen. In aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acid, CO group is called carbonyl group. Like that we will see, na? Like that here also, carbon, oxygen, carbonyl. How many are there? 4. Tetracarbonyl nickel, Ni, over. It is a neutral ligand. CO is neutral ligand. This is the exceptional case. Neutral, sorry. Neutral ligands only, no problem. And one more thing, this complex is totally neutral. Okay, if complex is neutral, in that the metal is present, it will get actually its name. Nickel means nickel only. And one more thing, this is called carbonyl complex. This is called carbonyl complex. Some exceptional case is there in this carbonyl complex. That one we will discuss in next coming classes. That is separately it was given bond present in carbonyl metal carbonyls. Metal carbonyls. Bond present in metal carbonyls. At that time clearly we will discuss what about this bond present between CO and Ni. That is okay. Now we have to understand carbonyl means CO, tetra 4, nickel. It is a neutral complex because nickel 0 oxidation number, CO also 0. So this is also 0. Nickel 0 oxidation number, correct? CO 0 oxidation number, total present metal complex contains 0 oxidation number only. So final complex, this is neutral complex. In neutral complex, what is the metal? It gets its name actually as it is. Nickel means nickel, cobalt means cobalt. Like that it will get its actual name. Okay, ma? Now we will start with next example. Now they gave the formula. From that formula we have to write the name. Till now they gave the name, we wrote the formula. Now we have to start with the next example. In that example they gave formula, we have to write the name. Okay, let us see that one also. Example 9.3. Write the IUPAC names of the following coordination compounds. Okay, so we will complete this 5 sub-questions in 9.3. A. They gave the formula PT NH3 twice Cl NO2. PT NH3 twice Cl NO2. Okay. This is the square bracket they mentioned. In your textbook they gave outside the square bracket any ion they mentioned? No. Here or here no ion is mentioned. So this is neutral complex. Here or here they did not mention any counter ion. Correct. Then this is neutral complex because there is no charge written here also. They didn't mention any charge here. -2, +2 like that they didn't mention. So charge present here is 0. Neutral complex. In neutral complex, name of the metal as it is we have to write. Platinum means platinum. Okay. That metal later we will see. Now 3 ligands they give. Heteroleptic complex. 3 ligands they give. This is amine. This is chlorido. Okay ma. NO2 here. This is nitrito. What is that? Name of this NO2 is nitrito. They gave NO2 na, it is bonded with the help of N. Nitrito N. This is okay. First we will write the name, after that we will see. Okay, now this is N, this is C, A. Alphabetical order we have to follow. A, first we will get A. How many are there? Amine, 2 are there. So diamine. NH3 2 are there, so diamine. Chlorine how many are there? 1. So simply we have to write chlorido. See my alphabetical order. Sorry. A we have to see. Don't see this number. We have to see the name of the ligand only. A. Next C. Next nitrito. This is also negative complex. Its name is ended with O. How many are there? Nitrito 1. So simply chlorido, nitrito. A, C, N. Okay, alphabetical order is completed. Okay, ma. Now next we have to write the platinum metal name. This is neutral complex, na? So its name actually how it is present like that only. Platinum. Platinum 0. Diamine, chlorido, nitrito. Diamine, chlorido, nitrito, platinum 0. Let us see the solution for this one. Sorry, 1 minute. Complex is neutral. Sorry, complex is neutral. But platinum, we have to find the charge. Sorry for this one really. Here I wrote 0, na? That is wrong because total complex is neutral complex. But this metal, it is not neutral or not, we don't know. That one we have to check. How we will check this one? Let the oxidation number of platinum is X. How many are there? 1 are there. 1 is there. So 1 into X plus 2 into 2 are there, 2 into NH3. It is neutral ligand. 0 plus chlorine 1 is there. 1 into -1 plus This one also 1 is there. 1 into minus 1 is equal to total complex 0 na 0. X 2 into 0, 1 into minus 1, 1 into minus 1 is equal to 0. X minus 1 is equal to 0. X minus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to plus 2. Okay. Platinum 2. This is bonded with platinum by using N. Diamine, chlorido, nitrito, N platinum 2. Okay, ma? That is the answer. See, all of you observe. Observe the name, all of you. Diamine, chlorido, nitrito, N platinum 2. Okay, how did I write platinum 2 here? Platinum oxidation number is, we don't know the platinum oxidation number. I took it as X. Amine, NH3, it is 0, neutral ligand. Okay, chlorine, minus 1, NO2, minus 1, NO2, minus 1. Total complex, they didn't mention any charge, correct? So, X minus 1 is equal to 0. X minus 2 is equal to 0, X is equal to plus 2. X means charge present on central metal atom. Okay, please don't get confused anything. Whatever the thing is there, I will take care of that one. Oxidation number of central metal atom, how to find that one? If you practice little bit more, you will get easily. That is not a problem at all. Okay, and one more thing. Here, how did they write N? They gave NO2. If they give NO2, then we will write N. They will give ONO. Instead of NO2, they will mention ONO. Then we will write nitrito O. Okay, ma? Meaning of this one, this is ambidentate ligand. NO2 is ambidentate ligand. By using nitrogen, it will be involved in bond, or by using oxygen, it will be involved in bond. If it is using nitrogen, then we will write NO2. That's why I wrote nitrito N. Nitrito N platinum. If they give ONO, then we will write nitrito O. Are you clear, ma? And this is about example 9.3a. We will see next one. B, K3Cr C2O4 thrice. K3Cr C2O4 thrice. Okay. This is B, ma. We are remained with CDE. Okay. CDE, you can take homework. They gave the solution there itself. Okay. Try to do that one. If any mistakes are there, inform to me. I will see that one. Okay. This one I will explain slowly. By this we will end up this one, today's class. Okay. You can take remaining 3, C, D, E. You have to take help. Sorry, if you want to take help, no problem. Take the rules, ma. But the thing is, you have to be in a position to answer. After completion of this, if you want further more examples to be practiced, okay, I will give from other books. I will give for you. Okay. No problem at all. First do this remaining 3 as homework today. Okay, let us see now how to write the name of this compound. They give the metal complex square bracket and outside counter ions K. This is positive complex, this is negative, positive counter ion, this is negative complex. Because we started with potassium, na? Okay, ma? So we have to first split that one. Easy. First which is present, that is positive, remaining one negative. That one immediately we have to get. So this is negative complex and this is positive counter ion. Okay, counter ion name potassium as it is. Potassium only. First we have to start with positive partner. So I wrote potassium as it is. Next. Definitely this is negative complex means chromium. It is ended with 8. Chromate. Chromium, its name is ended with chromate. Okay, let us keep that side. What is the ligand here, ma? Oxalato. This is negative ligand, oxalato. How many are there? 3 are there. Potassium, trioxalato. These 3 trioxalato. What is the central metal atom? Chromium, but it is present in negative complex, na? Chromate. Potassium trioxalato chromate. That is okay. The main thing is everything you wrote the name. After that, oxidation number is important one. Okay. How many counter ions are present? 3 counter ions are present. That means 3 into plus 1 plus 3. Potassium, each potassium plus 1, ma? How many are there? 3 are there. So 3 into plus 1 plus 3. Outside plus 3 is there. To neutralize this one, definitely this one must be contained by minus 3. Because totally neutral compound, na? Or otherwise simply this write this 3 here with minus charge. Because this is negative complex. Minus 3. So what is the charge present on square bracket? Minus 3. We don't know the oxidation number on chromium. Okay. Let oxidation number of chromium is X. How many are there? 1. 1 into X. These 3 are there. Plus 3 into C2O4 minus 2. Negative ligand with charge minus 2. 3 into minus 2 is equal to charge present on complex minus 3. X minus 6 is equal to minus 3. X is equal to 6 minus 3 is equal to plus 3. What is the oxidation number of metal, ma? Chromium 3. Potassium trioxalato chromate 3. This is the central metal atom charge. That is oxidation number of central metal atom. Okay. In this way, we have to find. B is completed. C, D, E. Take it as homework. If anything you didn't understand, inform to me in our group. Immediately I will give response. Okay, I will explain them. No problem at all. This is about today's class. By today we have to complete this nomenclature. If anything help is required, extra problems for practicing, I will send. No problem for you. Okay, ma? So for today, try to write the name for these 3 formulae, C, D, E. Okay, take it as homework. First see the class carefully. Okay, try to write them on your own maximum. Otherwise, just go through one's rules and finally check with solution. If anything mismatch is there, inform to me. I will take care of that one. Okay, that is about today's class, ma. I hope you are clear about this one. How to write the name if they give formula. How to write the formula if they give name. Everything today it is explained clearly. Okay, one more time observe this whatever the example explained on board, ma. K3Cr C2O4 thrice. Okay, everything with arrow mark I represented. Please go through that one carefully. Okay, ma. Thank you all.